Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I am a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. This reading's for Gemini for August of 2020, 8 months into the year already. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck, kind of an overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully to bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I am you. So all of you Geminis get named Frankie, I suppose, for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't believe that the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of an overall theme or an overall view for the month. Now I have a short message for us, and it's really short. It was very, they said to tell us that there are a lot of problems this month, a lot of hidden problems that are going to come up or come to the forefront. And they said the problems cannot be solved in the box. The problem can only be solved outside of the box. So think outside of the box this month, because we're going to be faced with a lot of energetics that may be shifting, changing, and moving. And we've all been through a lot. Some of us may be back at work, some of us not. Some of us are still, stuck in the house, or children that didn't go back to school. So figuring this out, if anyone can do it, they said, we Geminis can think outside of the box. So the solution's not there. It's not going to be pat. It's not going to be what we always thought it should be. It will be totally different, and we can handle it. We can do it. We have good words here: truth, inspiration, and vision, which go directly with our original message. Sisterhood, brotherhood, maybe family will or friends will become important to us this month, and compassion. And looking down at these cards, I'm thinking, wow, I think we are going to be fixing, solving, working towards or goals that are really important to us. We got a lot of fire energy in this reading. We actually have three rods cards and out of 5 cards. Our first card here, Queen of Pentacles, money. I love pentacle energy. This is going to be male or female. It's going to be earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo type energy. Somebody outside of me, probably. But this is an absolutely a person of good standing that understands money and respects it as a tool, but doesn't use it or worship it as God. Really wise, generous person, an excellent manager of money, and if it's an advisor to us, they would favor us. They would help us in some way, or at least they would be extremely fair to us, practical, well grounded, but they want to see the money that they're going to distribute like be put to good use, or produce some type of a tangible result. So if it's not a person, it's harvest after much labor and the acquisition of wisdom through experience and through the prudent use of our wealth, which may be why we're getting that original message. Prudent use of our wealth. And a lot of time, right now, money's tight for everybody. So, could be that kind of energy. It also could be a work type energy coming around, or a type of a change for some of us to do with work, or a change of relationship for some of us. And I'm saying that way because of the way these cards are kind of falling into place, because next we have the Two of Cups. So now we have emotional energy. The Two of Cups like adds 1 to the ace, right? So some kind of a coupling, maybe came together, got married, some kind of sort, like marriage, partnership, union of some kind of a sort, where everything's harmonious, everything's in balance. It's that honeymoon stage of any relationship. Any relationship. It can be a friendship also, because these are general readings, but it's a time when everything feels good and it feels right around us, where we don't think anything at all could go wrong. And we could be making an old relationship new, with a new kind of harmony in it, or rebuilding in some way. My glasses are falling off. Rebuilding in some way an older relationship, where we're moving together with someone or another person, and everything is going and working very smoothly for us, whether it's love or it's a friendship, business partnership, plenty of mutual accord. This card's called the Mutual Admiration Society. No, honey, you're the best. No, you're the best, dear. It's that kind of energy. It usually means a match between, the sexes, or a love affair. It usually does, but it can indicate any type of a joining with another person of any kind of sort. So that's our word down here: brotherhood, sisterhood. And it also is the word, like, where we'd have a vision, an inspiration. That was something that was going to, I'm thinking how to say this, something that was going to move us forward with another person, say, to a future maybe project, because I'm saying project because we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is earth plane energy, and we have so much fire energetics, which can be business, finance, because now we got the Queen of Rods. That's fire energy, male or female, because these are general readings. If it's someone outside of us, it's going to be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius type energy. Excellent energetics. We got 2 excellent energetics that have to do with money management, with people who are inspiring, things along that line. This is a person who is in a position of power and authority and likes to shine in all of their things they do, everything, all of their endeavors. Just the personality is really like sparkly, straightforward, energetic type person, warm, generous, honorable, loving, kind, intelligent, energy, friendly, very mature. Both energetics of these, the Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Rods energy, are extremely mature energy. If they give us advice, it's well worth taking. Well worth taking. They know a lot. They manage money very good. And they'd be a very loyal confidant. If it was somebody we wanted to talk to someone about, good money manager, the advice that they give is always extremely valuable. If it's not a person, this particular Queen, if it's not a person, it means it's time to move forward in any type of a business endeavor that we are planning. It's time to get it on the stick and move forward. And if some of us could be being called forward to step into this kind of energetics for someone else, stepping up, being loyal, being the confidant for another person, maybe helping the underdog in that kind of a situation. We might be being called forward to take on this energetics, and move forward with it, because both of these energies are very visionary, very inspiring, extremely straightforward and truthful energies. Might be the person helping us with the problems that are hidden, to think outside the box. For others of us, we have two twos here. Twos are usually about choices and coming together, but mostly they're about choices of a partner. Some of us may be getting a new partner, or, you know, based on what I'm seeing here, maybe some type of financial help with something. I can't place what area of our lives because these are just general readings. The next one here is the Two of Rods. And that's kind of a really strange card where something a second something, that's unexpected could enter into the situation that we're dealing with. Something very unexpected, something our plans hadn't even called for. So there's always an element of some kind of surprise around this card where we're say yes basically to something new enterprise with the expectation that we're going to achieve ownership, wealth, good fortune, that type of energy. So waiting for waiting for my ship to come in type energy, looking out over the waters and waiting for the ship to come in. We've started something with this Two of Rods energy. Started something and we're waiting for the results. But we have to deal with this card with something unexpected, like obstacle or some type of an opposition, like a bank loan that we didn't get, or a partner that we had counted on, like defecting and saying forget it, failure. There's a failure of the support that we were counting on. But with this too, we would still have decided to pursue the new course, and we do it as a validation. It's a validation of ourself. That's the way we would pursue the new course, a validation of ourself. So every time, looking down at these cards here, every time I get this card, I think, have a backup plan. That's the first thing I think. Have a backup plan. Let's say this is just a scenario. The Queen of Pentacles was the bank manager, right? Or the person that was going to give me a job, either or. And I perhaps was going to buy a car, and they said, "Oh yeah, your loan's pre-approved." I find out at the last minute it wasn't. I would have went to the Queen of Rods energy also and got pre-approved. So at the last second I could get the loan, basically like that. Or I thought, I have three choices of people that want to go into business with me. These are just examples. Three choices of people that want to go into business with me, but I like Sally the best. So I'm going to take Sally, and I take Sally, and at the last minute Sally says, nah, I don't think I want to. I still have George and Jane on the side, and maybe that's why they're on the side, and they were better, more suitable choice. Or with that Two of Cups energy in there, I, came together with that person, right? The Queen of Pentacles, and it didn't work out right. So I'm going towards the Queen of Rods, but I'd always have the backup plan. Like I'd go to three banks for the car loan or three banks for the house loan. I would have that backup. If one told me, yeah, I'm going to give you the money and then didn't, I'd always have the backup. So I wouldn't go in this month with anything unprepared. Remember our original message. The answer, the solution to the problem is not in the box. It's outside of the box. That's what this card is telling us this month. And it's also telling us that whatever's happening is coming pretty rapidly, because now we get the Eight of Rods. So we got three fire energies in a row, and we're air. And this is moving towards our goals, which are assured. So even with this odd energy of the unexpected in there, it's still assured. So it's time to follow through. Just like the two said, I'm going to pursue it no matter what. Going to pursue it, I'll find another way. Think outside the box. Time to follow through on what we already have put into motion and to make the plans for the next move. So the card is you've shot your arrows into the air and they are heading right towards the spot where you've aimed. Basically, right for it. Now's the time for action, is what it says, for initiating the next phase of anything that I'm working on. What am I inspired? What's my vision? What is my truth, right? Moving forward. So it can mean air travel, considerable air travel, landings taking off again, busy, hopeful, very hopeful situations with things that are moving extremely fast. We move with them, but we stay who we are. So we establish the role that we want to play, and we let go of anything that we no longer feel comfortable with. That's the way it's being said. We have the twos are always choices, or coming together. We have these two queen energies in here too. Whatever's coming towards us, whether it's relationship and love or work energetics oriented, be prepared, think outside of the box, make the decision and stick with it, is the type of energy I'm feeling about this, because whatever's happening may happen fast, and I want to be able to change. How do I want to say this? I want to be able to change my mind and move forward on my inspired vision, right? I want to be able to change my mind immediately, think outside of the box, move forward on my inspired vision if someone else, right, basically causes me to get into a pickle. That's the way it's coming out, standing in my truth. This one didn't work out, someone else will. It'll work out for me. I'm going to pursue it. So if someone's trying to stop me in some manner, no, there's a backup here. So I don't know where it'll come down, and because we're all individuals, but it will come in that manner. For those that this reading resonates with, I assure you it'll come, because there'll be a lot of people energy and work energetics, money, that money influence energy around it, and me making sure that I have the backup if someone falls through and I can see what they lacked in that, loyalty. I have the next loyalty to me, that it would be the more sincere, the more truthful, honest type of energy, if that makes any sense. I don't know who that message is for, but it makes sense somewhere along the way. Innocence is our card. Innocence. It says, "Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, and no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten the load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more." Something's going to back up or change on us, and we're going to have to be kind of prepared to move on it in a few seconds flat, is what I'm thinking. I just got this really weird feeling around it. It says this card comes as a reassurance this situation and the people involved are guiltless. If you've been harboring guilt, release it to the angels. Of all the emotions, guilt has the lowest vibration, so it attracts negativity. If you're judging others' guilt, this card reminds you to see the godliness within each of them and heal the situation. You don't necessarily have to continue a relationship with anyone you distrust. However, it's necessary to purge toxic thoughts and emotions for your own well-being. The angels ask you to consider any misunderstandings or innocent mistake. See the other's point of view, forgive yourself, and release any regrets. An argument you have may have been based on a misunderstanding. Honor the inner child within yourself and others. Look past the surface illusions. See the underlying spiritual truth of perfection and divine order. And keep on going with the backup plan. Well, Gemini, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I truly appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or just go neb about me, or if you'd like to set an appointment with me, all the information is down below the screen in the About section over at the website. 2 short videos over at the website. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you. It's 2.5 hours long. It explains how you format prayers, why you do them the way that you do, all that kind of stuff. And the other is the suture classes, and those are simple thought forms. Put in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day. It enhances the clair perceptions dramatically. They're particularly to enhance the clair perceptions. Anyhow, they're over at the website. So to all of you, met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and everybody I've met through 32 years of this work, I want to tell you, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.